Our lives can be so fast, too much, too soon. And in those times when it's too fast, too much, too soon, and we're still moving through these unprecedented times where our bodies might not be moving as much, but what about our brains? Our brains are moving at a pace where we weren't meant to think about all of these things at the same time, whether it means that we're to stay home, to not stay home, to work from home, work on site. The choices and the options and the changes and the uncertainty can sometimes feel insurmountable. And so when it can feel like that, it's very helpful to just pause, take that moment to recenter and come back into our bodies, out from our heads, and recenter into this moment today. Today is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. Join me on the Just Pause podcast. Welcome back to the Just Pause podcast. I'm your host, Melissa Sumnauth. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. In previous episodes, we've gone to our happy place and walked through our senses through a guided meditation. We've gone through the 4x4 breathing technique. We've done some shimmering light and grounding exercises, all in service and support to you. When we're thinking about the world being too much, too fast, too soon, what are different techniques that we can be bringing into our day that help us for when things might get fast or difficult, tough or tense? And so in a previous episode, we talked about the amygdala and how the amygdala is this very old part of our brain. Let's call her Amy. And Amy is fast. Amy goes on ramp. If we thought of Amy or the amygdala as a car, she goes on ramp faster than our executive function brain. In fact, 4 times faster than our executive function brain, which means that if we get triggered, it's a bit harder for us to get back into a calm space. It's totally normal. And it happens to all of us. This practice just is really around deciding how long we want to stay there. Do we want to live there? Or do we want to visit? And if we visit, how long do we want to stay? That's really what this practice is about, around centering and just pausing, is that bringing in that agency back to us instead of that reactivity. Right, where sometimes we can feel quite justified in showing up how we need to show up because it's coming from this sort of deep-rooted place in us when we're feeling triggered. And when I mean triggered, I mean, those feelings of fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And that can show up in all kinds of ways. And so this practice around these mini meditations that can be integrated into our days can really help us to just pause. And so today, no surprises, would love to take you through another guided meditation. Before we move into the meditation, I do want to take note that it's okay if different thoughts come in while we move through this practice. It's okay if other emotions come in while we move through this practice. We have a choice. Either we can invite those in, or we can visualize tying them on the end of a balloon and letting go of the balloon and let it float away. The choice is really yours. And so again, I'll invite you to take a seat into a comfy chair, lean back, close your eyes if you feel that that's a good thing for you to do. If not, that's okay too. I'm going to close my eyes but feel free to keep yours open if you'd like. And we're just going to start off with a deep breath in here. In and out. And let's do in for 4, 2, 3, 4, and out for more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in for 4, 2, 3, 4, and out for more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No surprises here. 7 is an angel number, and we're going to bring that in here. I want you to visualize you're in a room. And in this room, it feels magical. Whatever that means for you. Whether that's lots of plants and twinkling lights. Whatever that might look like for you. I want you to visualize you're in a room and it feels magical. And you feel a presence in the room that is glowing. It could be a loved one from your past. It could be your higher self. I want you to take a moment here and just breathe in. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and breathe out for more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want you to ask this person that loves you, your higher self, ask them to help guide you with whether it's a relationship or a moment where we might not have shown up in our best. Ask for that guidance of what might be helpful. Let's take a deep breath in here. In for 4, 2, 3, 4, and out for more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as we ask for guidance from this being, let's also invite in forgiveness with our breath. In forgiveness. 2, 3, 4, and let go of any shame or guilt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, breathe in forgiveness. 2, 3, 4. And I want you to let go and breathe out guilt or shame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in this magical place where this being is here and it's helpful and it has your back, it has your front and all of your sides, know that whenever you need, you can call upon this place and this being to help you move through these tougher times. Breathe in here. 2, 3, 4, and out for more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you're ready, I'll invite you to slowly come back to the chair that you're seated on, into this moment here. We thank this being for coming and helping us move closer towards forgiveness. helping us letting go. We thank them. And I'll invite you when you're ready to slowly open your eyes and come back to this moment here together. Going through this practice is really just about integrating pause moments. And it is a practice, one that I'm on a journey on as well, right? No one's perfect. We all have our moments, and it's okay. It's okay to have those moments. But again, let's go back to choosing how long we want to stay there. Do we want to live in feeling guilty or shame or blame? Do we want to visit there? And if we do, how long do we want to stay? The choice is yours. Thank you so much for joining us again. My name is Melissa Sumnauth. This is the Just Pause podcast, wishing you many moments of joy the rest of your day and the rest of the week.